Hello, and thanks for watching this video. It is the afternoon of Friday, May 15th. I'm finally back in our Franklin office and wanted to address the number one question we're getting, the PPP for self-employed people that do not have employees. And wanted to provide some guidance on the video. We do have a major concern right now with calculating the repayment amount. But I'm first going to share a couple documents from the SBA with you. First one is just it's a little older, so it's from April 24th, but it explains how you calculate the PPP for someone self-employed with no employees. I'm going to run through a calculation with you as well, but that's here. And they're addressing the Schedule C. Schedule C obviously is the income and deductions from self-employment. Line 31 on Schedule C is your net profit. So even if you haven't filed your tax return, many of the banks are requesting a Schedule C so that they can give you the PPP loan or at least apply. I usually update you with any FAQs, and we had 2 new FAQs as of May 13th, 2 days ago with the PPP. The one that you're hearing a lot of buzz about pertains to some safe harbor for people that applied for the PPP and had a loan amount under $2 million. You're going to be hearing in the news that people have taken PPP money and people are getting arrested, people are getting in trouble for not using it or for not maybe applying when they really didn't need it. What the SBA has come out and said is that, hey, if you had borrowers with loans of greater than $2 million, have different requirements, not, I guess, for substantiation to determine if they needed the money than anyone under $2 million. So any borrower that, together with his affiliates, have original principal less than $2 million will be deemed to have made the required certification concerning the necessity of a loan request in good faith. So if you're under $2 million in loan, take a deep breath. We're not concerned about you getting the loan, and maybe you shouldn't have, unless. So anyway, moving on, I put together what I'm concerned about for someone that's self-employed with no employees, a concern we have. So let's run through an example. Let's assume someone has $72,000 worth of income on their Schedule C, line 31. Based on the SBA guidelines and PPP, your average monthly payroll is $6,000. Your max PPP loan is $15,000. So it's the $6,000 times 2.5%, which is great. The issue is when we're trying to figure out what your average weekly payroll is, since you don't really take payroll on a W-2, we're looking at line 72, or rather line 31, which is 72,000. Let's say I divide that by 52 for 52 weeks, and then multiply that by the 8-week repayment program. That only gives us maximum quote-unquote payroll of $11,076.92. So you have a shortfall between your PPP loan and your payroll. So that approximate $4,000 at this point, you would either have to pay it back or you would consider it a loan. Now, something to consider if you are self-employed. If you have utilities, rent, or mortgage interest, absolutely use this PPP money to make those expenses. I would consider internet, I would consider cell phone as utilities, especially for someone in a home office. We're not sure yet on health insurance and retirement benefits. Since they weren't part of this calculation, I don't think that they're going to be counted to determine what your payroll number was. So we are awaiting guidance. My practical advice right now is if you received PPP money, to put it in a separate account or keep it in your business banking account and take either once a week withdrawals into your personal account for 1/8 of the loan proceeds, or every other week withdrawals of 25% of the loan proceeds. And once we get more guidance, hopefully it comes out in the next week, we can always pivot. But that's what I would do right now. Worst case scenario that you owe back the $4,000, or you would then, or you can consider it a loan. Best case scenario is you take the payroll money. First of all, you can use up to 25% on qualified utilities, rent, and mortgage interest, and then take the rest as distributions. So again, more videos coming on a weekly basis once we have more information. Stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and take care.